Alright, so quickly sort of to summarize how Safari Zone went down. Safari Zone was really crazy. Let me actually start up this gameplay right here so you will be able to get some impression about what it's like. So as you guys can see, there's like a bunch of lures. They were all lured up all together at the same time for the entirety of the event. There's a bunch of insane spawns down there. You see Chanseys on the regular, you see Mareeps on the regular, Larvitar, Pikachu and Magikarp, of course, to have an increased chance of you getting a shiny Pokemon. There was an Unown here as well. So in short, so many Pokemon were out there. There were also two special 2K eggs that were available during the event, which I'll showcase like an entire video. I'll dedicate a video to the special Pokemon that were available in there. Pokemon like Chansey, for instance, you were able to hatch from that. Pokemon like Snorlax, Porygon, even Chinchou or anything like that were able. But also Magikarp and Pikachu. Like all of these crazy Pokemons were available during the event. So as far as spawns concerned, Safari Zone was amazing. It was so cool seeing all of these Gen 2 Pokemon that are so special to us already, but then also the Gen 1 starters were available. Totodile was the only Gen 2 starter that was available to us, so I don't know how it went down on other locations of the Safari Zone event, but unfortunately we only saw Totodile and not Chikorita and Cyndaquil. We didn't get to see any Pidgeys or anything like that for all the experienced people out there, people who are hunting for experience. And that is simply because all of these Pokemon were replaced by the special Pokemon in the Safari Zone. You also had the capability of getting yourself a Kangaskhan. So as you can see, Machops were also there, almost forgot to mention that. So all of these very useful Pokemon were available to us through that period of time, which was really cool to see. There were a couple of things which were really unfortunate about the event. Because we were inside of a mall, GPS was constantly messing up. There wasn't a strong enough Wi-Fi to accommodate everybody in the mall. So that was really unfortunate because we really wanted to play. There were instances where I had the capability to play sometimes. Often very laggy. My Gotcha or my Go Plus never connected throughout the duration of the event, but the moment we went away from the event, immediately my Gotcha and my Go Plus just connected immediately and I could use them again. So that was really unfortunate. Also, at one particular point, and I think that was in the afternoon when it was the busiest, I literally could not play for 2 hours. I couldn't play. I was trying to start up the game, it didn't work, but it was the exact same thing with Pokemon Go Fest. There was just, you know, the connection was gone because there were so many people connected at either cell phone service or the Wi-Fi. So as a result of that, I couldn't open up stuff like Twitter or YouTube or my mail or my text messages, which is on WhatsApp. So that was kind of frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. It was really frustrating, and in the end, I just ended up walking around and meeting people, which was great, obviously, because as a YouTuber, you get recognized and people want to talk to you and get selfies and stuff. But I imagine as a regular player of Pokemon Go, it would have been a nightmare. It would be extremely boring, and you would quickly lose the ability to be excited of an event like this. So I think that was really unfortunate. I really feel that for the next Safari Zone events, which are going to be happening in October, the Wi-Fi needs to be better, and there should be more Wi-Fi spots in different locations. One thing that also really bothered me was the fact that you got this map as you registered for Pokemon Go Safari Zone. But the issue is, there were no signs anywhere as to where you can register, because this mall has like 2 or 3 entries, but at one of the entries there was the registration desk, and there were no signs telling us exactly where it was. So that was another issue, you know, that's something that I feel should be better. Another thing that kind of bothered me is the fact that the difference between Pokemon Go Fest and the Safari Zone is that there was a lot of lag. One thing that they did, which was good, is that they actually removed the gyms and raids. Like, there were no raids or no gyms available. But during Pokemon Go Fest, which was amazing, is that they removed the animation of the lures. Like the pedal leaves, which are dropping from every single lure. Now imagine this. Over here, there's a picture, which I'll showcase if you're watching the video. Here's a picture of every single Pokestop. Not even every single Pokestop. The entire city was lured up. the entire city. And if you're using an older device and you're kind of trying to go around like looking at stuff, what happens is everything just gets very laggy. So for the next Safari Zone, honestly, it is recommended to just remove all the petal leaves together, because we will know regardless that all of the lures are activated. It will make the game more bearable and more playable for people that don't have such good devices, and it will make it, I think, that the phone batteries isn't going to be dying as quickly. And then hopefully it will allow for us to get less disconnections and stuff. So overall, it was a great event. The Pokemon Go community got together, which is cool. I once again feel that the event didn't go without any hiccups. There were so many things that were really unfortunate, which I thought at this point in time would have been fixed with the experience that we've gotten at Pokemon Go Fest. So please, if Niantic or Unibill is watching this, make sure you take that feedback into consideration, so that way other people will actually be able to enjoy Safari Zone events. Definitely the animation thing, like the lures. Like, look at the amount of lures that are in the screen right now. There's a lot of lures. There's a lot of animation going on. A lot of phones are lagging as a result of that, and a lot of people are disconnecting as well as a result of that. So you can actually see, if I'm just walking around in general, my screen at the left top corner is just constantly loading, and nothing is really connecting. So yeah, that's basically my short version of the review of my Safari Zone experience. I did enjoy it, got a couple of good Pokemon, but at the end of the day, I was not really able to catch as many as I would have liked. I mean, I was there for 12 hours and I literally only got like 600 Pokemon. So I think that gives you like some sort of a view, I guess, or perspective of how hard it was to sometimes catch these Pokemon. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, see you guys in the next one.